Today, I have the privilege of speaking with and training with one of the most underrated wrestlers in the Dagestan region, Mohammed. He has a great knowledge of wrestling and understanding the sport at a very high level. And back in Russia, he actually has been good friends and sparring partner coaches Stevan Micic, 2023 world champion at 65 kilograms. Hey bro, how are you?
Mohammed, thanks for coming today.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
Hey, listen, you're always in here helping. Just want to find a little bit out about where you were born, where you were raised, where you trained, and how you came about to coming to America.
Yeah, and thank you to inviting Steve. I born in Russia, Caucasus area. If people know Kabardino-Balkaria, Ossetia, Chechnya, Dagestan, all republics stay close. When I was 8 years old, I started wrestling. It's like every kid, 1 year train, 1 year miss, you know.
Yeah.
And when I became 13, I started training seriously.
Seriously? So age 13, you're a teenager.
I lived in village. After high school, I moved to city, Nalchik, in our republic, and start training in Olympic school.
Okay.
Olympic school in Kabardino-Balkaria.
So was that like an academy?
Yeah, this is academy. They are all good kids and senior wrestlers in this republic. Train together, live together, eat together, you know. I live at home and go there. Sometimes we do camps. In camps we live together, eat together.
Okay.
Maybe 3 times a year, 21 days every camp. I still train there maybe 3-4 years. After my friend Stevan Micic, world champ, he already moved to Dagestan.
Okay.
And he invited me too.
Okay.
And I moved to Dagestan and start live there. There really Olympic school, hotel, gym, restaurant, everything in one place. All good kids live there, train there. My coach there was Uguev coach, Shemeev, and my teammates was Uguev, Ahmed Usmanov, world champ, Ismail Muskayev, a lot of really good guys. When I meet with them, they was kids. And I trained there a couple years, some life moments, and I come back to Nalchik.
Yeah, so some things happen in your life that
I have to
come back home.
Yes, more close with my parents, you know, but I still training. My good coaches in Nalchik, really good coaches, Arsen Zakuev and Asallah Hajoyev, they are also really good coaches. When I was 26 years old, now I'm 32. When I was 26, I had a knee injury.
Oh.
I had a knee injury. I missed 1 season. COVID started. I missed 2nd season. Professionals understand if you miss 2 years in wrestling, very hard to come back.
Yes, yes.
Very hard to come back. I just think what I need to do next. I see opportunity in US. Okay, I said, okay, I just try.
Yeah.
I just try to go. If I can, I stay there, improve my skills, improve my connections. 2021. October 2021, I came to US, and if you know my cousin Rasul,
yes,
you know, he didn't know I would like to come here.
Oh, he
didn't know. Yeah, I didn't say something for anybody. I just come. I do my paperwork. Rasul invited me to Indiana. I moved to Indiana, and I meet with you in Cherryville first time without English, without something. I remember I came. You just asked me some wrestling position, we work and we meet.
Yeah, that was almost 5 years ago. And now you're here running your own suplex wrestling club up in
Border and Wheeling and Prospect Heights. We opened this club 3 years ago with Rasul. And before this, I started work. If you remember, we had small gym for private lessons.
Yes, yes.
You know, and I start just with 5 students. I worked just private, one day with one guy, one day another guy. And we worked 6 months and I prepared them to Fargo. And my first Fargo, I had 4 All-Americans.
That's amazing.
Yeah, 1 runner-up and 3 All-Americans. And it was a reason why we opened big club. After this result, 60 people came to my gym.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago.
4 years, yeah.
4 years ago.
Mohammed's from the Caucasus region of Russia near Dagestan in an area called Kabardino-Balkaria. Now he's part of Chicago Galaxy International Wrestling Club as a coach alongside my dad. Every week we run through practices where Mohammed comes in and coaches me, but today we're doing a special workout, very similar style to how practices run, through technique, positional wrestling, with me, my sparring partner Paul, and Mohammed. Mohammed's gonna put us through a Russian Dagestan style wrestling practice from warm-up to technique and sparring.
Okay, I think one thing that you don't realize about Mohammed is that Mohammed spent his whole career in a system that I studied a lot when Stevan first started wrestling. I believe it's the best system in the world. Record speaks for itself.
Also today we start warm-up because in Russia we always start with warm-up. Just down, no.
First warm up like this.
Yeah, just down, yeah. Oh, you like this. Oh, we prepare.
Get your heart up quick. What do you think is like one position in Russia and Dagestan in Kafkaz region they cover more than in America?
A lot of parents and coaches ask me what you do best in Russia, you know. But I wanna say you guys, we do everything. Every wrestler has his own style. Adam Saitif, hands fight, saddle life, leg attack, gut wrench, you know. But in Russia we'll do everything. I mean, Monday we can do hands fight, leg attack. Tuesday we can do clinch. Wednesday we can do parterre. Thursday we can do offense, defense, you know, and we do everything. Our coaches give us drills, wrestling in this position. After 10, 15 years in this system, in match times, they feel every position. Yeah. Now we work with crackdown position because we have this position every match. If you have a good guy, if you can't take down him, you continue in crackdown position.
Yeah, the crackdown position is one that you're going to get into from a defensive standpoint to stop the guy from scoring this. And then it becomes a 50-50 battle. Yes. And you might be in your crotch, you might have a chest lock on you trying to expose your back, and it creates a lot of different problems from the offensive guy, right?
Yeah.
So knowing how to finish this is important.
Yeah, I would like to show some details. Paul can't stay down him.
Okay.
He very strong guy. When I saw this first time, guys, here first reason, don't rush. Never rush in this position. If you rush and little bit up your butt, you fly.
You're gonna get tossed.
Here Stevan has a power. Here also he has a power, Paul, because you are here. But if I done, he doesn't have a power, you know. Now he doesn't have a power. Now you are very good, Paul.
You're strong, yeah.
Yes,
I hate
this I can do something. If you little bit up your butt, I throw you, 100%. First time, I didn't understand folk style. What is this? What is this? You know? Yeah. What is this? Someone throwing no point. How this work? You know? But step by step, I learn, and when I open it, cut and say, okay, guys, I have to be good in this style because kids need this. Big friend Matt Column, He's Loyola Academy coach. He bring me to Loyola Academy staff, teach me folk style, teach me some moves, teach me rules. I teach him something too, you know. And in folk style, I like it. One thing, conditioning. Very good conditioning in folk style.
Best, I
Very
think.
good conditioning in folk style, and this is really tough sport.
It's non-stop.
Big mental if you would like to just get up, you know, in bottom. Very tough wrestling, very tough style. But I don't like one thing. Parents and coaches don't teach kids how wrestle. They teach them how win. Stevan, your friend JB, Jordan Barros.
Yes.
He talked about this couple weeks ago.
I saw his post on his Instagram.
Guys, guys, please teach your kids to wrestling, not to victory. Result coming if your skills will be ready.
So Mohammed actually grew up with Ismail Musakayev, 2023 world champion at 65 kilograms. Friends, training partners. Also, you were in Olympic Games with him in Tokyo as his sparring partner, right?
Yeah. It was a lot of years ago, maybe 2010. We wrestled in tournament together. He won this match. It was just after we never wrestled in tournament because different categories like that. We was juniors, you know. He won me. And after we start training together in Nalchik, he moved to Khasavyurt.
Oh yeah, in Dagestan. That's I was there in Khasavyurt.
After 1 year, he invited me. I go there, and we was roommates. And you understand, if you live with someone in one room, years and more, you become brothers. I always try to help him. He always tried to help me. And after I retire, he also asked me, okay, if you have a time, can you help me to world, can you help me to European, can you help me to Olympic, you know? And sometimes I just some advices, you know, just support him, just support his mentally. And even right now we call almost every day and support each other.
You see that wrestlers in the UFC or in MMA, they always have majority of them have success. The Americans are coming from a folk style, you know, setting system that they grew up with, and then you have like guys from, you know, Dagestan, Russia that are coming over from a freestyle background, and they both seem to have pretty good skill set in terms of wrestling and controlling their opponents and just being relentless. But what do you think translates more to MMA?
4 years ago, 100% I said, oh, our wrestling best for MMA. But after 4 years in US, I understand for MMA, folk style is best, you know, because top, bottom, you have to get up. Why Russian wrestlers dominate in MMA? I say you reason. Americans, people can't always train. They have to work in job, care about family, care about money, because everything is expensive here. But for Russian fighters, MMA is their life. They all day MMA. Morning, wake up, practice. Breakfast, practice. Lunch, relax, practice. If American fighters do one practice, Russian fighters do 3 practice.
Guys like Khabib, Islam, Omar, they're all coming with, you know, going to AKA gym or DC gym in USA. So I think him having roots in America, you know, for like help with his MMA fighting, a lot of, you know, folk style influence, I think is helping them, and then they can take it back to also Dagestan. So I think a lot of that wrestling can maybe come from folk style that's teaching Dagestan wrestlers for control game on the mat, you know, even though they have wrestling, but it's really the folk style, I think, is really the key.
Also Khabib a lot of times told in his interview, DC teached me a lot of things in wrestling. Wrestling nearby cage, you know. DC teached me a lot of things. He told a lot of times in interview, and I would like to say one thing: the greatest champions, they always ready to learn something. Doesn't matter, you are American, you are Russian, you are Iranian or Japanese, doesn't matter. You always try to learn something, and this is road to big results.
Yeah, definitely.
If you are here and always opponent push you, know, just this, I take me.
So if I get here, you said?
Yes, someone block, you know. I take wrist, my elbow inside, and just.
That's nice. Can I get this here? Here? Or this end?
Yes, and go there. Yes.
And 4 points.
Down, you lost this position, 100%. He can do sprawl, or he can take chest lock and throw me. I don't have a power here. But here, you know, he can something. Here I have options. If he would like to take chest lock, try to take after him. Yes, and for
high-level guys, you can teach new technique, or you can't change their style. But for high-level guys, you can just show them small details. It improves their style.
Yeah. So instead of changing them, just fix a little bit, fine tune.
Yeah, this is about high-level wrestling, you know. And sometimes a lot of parents come and see high-level guys and they want the same style for 1 month, for 2 months. I say to them, guys, how I can teach your kids running if you can't even walk?
Yeah.
You know, everything about levels.
Yep.
You know,
one step at a time.
Step by step. Paul is a really good coach. Coach Steve, also me. I think we always hear words, oh, coach, I work hard 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, but I don't have a result. And I say, do you know why? He said, why? Because you don't do analysis. Your work.
Analyze.
Yeah, analyze.
You're not working
you don't
smart.
Have analyze. Yes, you just double leg, double leg, double leg, high crotch, double leg, single leg. That's it. But you don't do wrestling position, you know. And wrestling is not just couple shots. This is chess match.
So in other words, what I would do with Stevan all the time, Coach, is I would like grade him in positions. Like, how is he at getting to a single leg, scale of 1 to 10? How is he at finishing when he's on that single leg, 1 to 10? And so if he's an 8 or a 9 in an area, we'd work on it a little bit. But if he's a 5 or a 4, that needs to be an 8 or a 9. Like his finishing was maybe a 6 or 7 at one time. It needed to get better. His defense was maybe a 6. And when it got to an 8 and a 9, then he had scores of 9, 9, 9, 8, 9, 9, 8, 8. World champion. Analytics. We used where he's weak and where he's strong, 100%. And we worked on the areas where he needed work.